All right, guys, on this beautiful day, I wanted to give you a review. This is the JTS M12ak shotgun. It's a 12 gauge shotgun and an AK variant, 16-inch barrel. I've done some work to it, changed out so it's not stock. However, I just wanted to give you a review of what I had to change just to make it capable of shooting and fun to shoot, honestly. So disclaimer, I got this for $200, shipped to the house, so fairly cheap. I think retails for about $450, $500. I'll save you to the end of the video. Would I buy it again? Yes, for $200. Would I buy it for $450, $500? I'm on the fence. Here are the reasons why. So out of the box, I tried to shoot some of this Federal 12 gauge, 8-shot, just field and target ammo, right? It will not cycle it through. So essentially it'll shoot, but when you go to actually, the bolt comes back, it'll have failure to eject. It just will not cycle, essentially. So went online, did some research, looked around, and I found that the machining inside the gun was pretty shitty in certain spots. So I got a sander, sanded everything out, polished it nice and well, and then I took it out yesterday morning, tested it, it worked great, and I'm out here shooting it again with no issues at all. So essentially, out of the box, it will cycle some really expensive ammo, high brass. I don't actually know what that means, but that's what I've been told. Here we are. So this will cycle this. I got this from Walmart. I think it was $25 for a pack of 100 or something like that. So again, 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 8-shot, just something for birds, something super cheap that I want to put down range, because I figure if it can't shoot cheap ammo, then I really don't even want it, honestly. It does come with 2 magazines with the gun, so you got 1, you got 2. These are painted. Now here are some of the modifications that I did to my firearm, which is not going to be out of the box. I changed the mag well here, so on the one out of the box, it's a flared mag well, so it makes it a little bit easier to put the mags in. Not in my opinion, it doesn't make a difference. It's hard as fuck to put these mags in. So I got rid of the flared one, just got a standard, I guess, AK mag well. The reason why I did that is because I wanted to put a drum mag on this eventually, and now I can take it. If you don't have that, you won't be able to do a drum mag. I also got this part right here, which just essentially so I can do a sling off of it, and that's about it for now in terms of modifications. This and this I got from ModMax. He has some accessories such as like this. He's got a different handguard, and you cannot just go out and swap any type of AK stock and put this on here and make it work. It's not the same style. So what you have to do is you actually have to get an adapter plate for this, and then you can use any type of AK. So yes, it is an AK. However, it is not the same standard one. So so anyway, got a text message there. So yes, essentially you can't just use AK parts right out of the box. This is a 16-inch barrel, so it does feel a little bit cumbersome to me because it's a little bit longer. So let me just show you some videos of it shooting now, because I'm sure everyone wants to see how it actually sounds, how it looks, how it runs, things like that. And again, just want to say, out of the box, it will not cycle this ammo. It has issues cycling cheap ammo. After I did some work, this is how it's going to actually work. Greetings, comrades. I come from Mother Russia. I don't know, actually, probably it's a terrible German, Russian accent. So, JTS AK-12, Chinese made, paid $200 for it. Damn good fucking deal, I'd say, for $200. Retails for $450, $500. Wouldn't spend that much on it, though. Let me talk about the features of the gun. So it's got an adjustable stock, as I mentioned earlier as I was shooting. It goes from settings 3 to 0. Depending on what you're shooting, you're going to want to adjust that for less gas, more gas, so that it cycles properly. It does have an adjustable rear sight here. You can adjust for different distances. It does have a rubber butt stock for that recoil. And it did come with, because I've changed it out now, but it does come with also a mag well. Supposedly makes it easier to reload and insert mags, which I call bullshit on that because I was having nothing but problems. Cons of the gun that I don't like. Out of the box, brand new, regardless you spend $200, $500, it just doesn't cycle properly unless you're using high brass, expensive ass ammo. It does not cycle birdshot. It does not cycle cheap ass ammo. It just does not. It does not cycle until you take apart the gun, you clean it, you smooth out, you polish a couple parts, and then it works 95% of the time. I'm not going to say perfect, and I'm not going to say 100%, but 90%, 95% of the time, it will function. I've always been having issues with the, so again, this is an aftermarket mag well that I've installed. I always have issues putting in the mag, as you can see there. It just, so right now, it's seated. There you go, and now it clicked in. So I'm having some issues with that. Again, that doesn't come with the gun, but I was kind of having the same exact issues with the stock mag well as well, where it just wasn't locking into place. And I found essentially that if you sand down the mag in a certain part, on a YouTube video I saw, it will insert and lock in perfectly fine. So loading's not that great, and it doesn't hold a sling out of the box either until you buy like an aftermarket accessory to fit onto it. And as with any other AK, there's not a whole lot of Picatinny rail or really any place to mount a optic per se. I mean, you got this rear Picatinny rail and that's it. Not the best place for a sight, honestly. So that's kind of a downside. Also, it does not take most AK parts. So you can't put an AK stock on here. You can't put an AK hand, excuse me, you can't put an AK handguard on here. So yeah, that shit is pretty fucking annoying. But again, most of you are watching this probably don't want to spend $1,000 on an AK or on a shotgun per se. Maybe you do, maybe you don't for a shotgun, I don't know. But this was cheap. It works when you put some work into it. $200? Hell yeah, I'd buy it again. $300? Definitely. Anything above that, getting kind of questionable. Because then when you start spending the retail price of $450, $500 for one of these things, I'm just then thinking in my mind, I could spend an additional $400 more, which isn't that much more, and I can get an actual name brand AK and something that's going to work out of the box with a good warranty and that's going to cycle without having to polish and sand and oil the shit out of it. So that's where it gets me at. I hope you guys like this build, this review. I know it's been a while since I've reviewed firearms. I'm actually probably going to stop buying as many as I do just because what good is all firearms if you don't take training, right? Which, yeah, I go out shoot a lot, go out into the desert and stuff like that, but nothing pays off like training, I would say. You really feel the accomplishment and you can see the results that comes to life. So that's what I'm probably going to spend most of my money on now. But I will be doing videos on a lot of aftermarket accessories as well. I know a lot of you love the Taurus G3C cleaning, which I do have some more videos coming back for the Taurus G3C, so you stay tuned for that. That's pretty much it, comrades. Let me try my Russian accent one more time. So this is for Mother Russia and the motherland. Oh no, that was terrible. It was fucking terrible. But anyway, this is the review of the JTS AK-12. Again, don't spend more than $300 on this goddamn gun. Anything more, just save your fucking pennies and get yourself a really nice shotgun. Or if you can find this for fucking dirt cheap, go for it. So let me go ahead and see if I can load this in and we'll end the video here. All right, see, there we go. Okay, cool. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned to the next one. Keep on pewing. This looks like a torture scene or something, or a hostage situation or interrogation scene right here. I got a little dog hair there. So you guys like AKs, huh? You sick fucks. No, don't we all?